Hi, this is your correspondent, Lassie Bradford, and this will be my senior project.
First, I want to start with the protests that we had back in July due to Black Lives Matter and George Floyd, and having to experience all this during a national slash worldwide pandemic. And I thought it was very funny because, or it wasn't funny, but I thought it was very peculiar because you think about it, everybody is laid off and at home with absolutely nothing to do. And it was enlightening and very insightful to see everybody go out and stand for a cause and protest.
Whatever. Okay. God bless America. There's no law that says wear a mask.
America. Can you get away from me, please?
Thank you. God bless America. God bless America.
First thing that I think of is immediately, it's very important that we wear our mask, because it doesn't matter if you know that you're affected or you know that you're not affected. It's just a big possibility that if you go outside, that someone next to you may have it and could transmit it to you. For an example, I was just walking in the grocery store the other day and everyone had their mask on. Now it just made me think, like, it's a lot of people in this grocery store. But that doesn't mean it's a lot of people that's unaffected. Half of these people, or a third of these people, possibly has COVID-19. There is somebody in this grocery store affected with the COVID-19 virus. So we really don't know if we're coming in contact with someone that's infected or not. Now I want to bring to your attention the psychological issues that we have with quarantine. The people of California are concerned that living in quarantine will have some effect towards their mental stability or their mental health. Living in isolation and confinement with a small number of people for a long time is a psychological challenge. Studies show that those without COVID-19 could suffer from feelings of loneliness, triggering in their immune system considerably by the fertilizer, which leads to Alzheimer's or cardiovascular disease. Also, those that are infected with COVID-19 could suffer from overactive inflammatory response.
And so I think that's really going to be important for your own mental health, but also for the mental health of those around you as well. And so then what you want to do is identify some coping skills. And so how do you allow yourself to decompress? For me, it's sort of like meditation, and sometimes I just do it for 5 minutes a day. If I'm feeling overwhelmed or I'm feeling stressed, I'll just put on a 5-minute meditation. I'll go on YouTube and look up 5-minute meditation or 10-minute meditation, depending on the day, and just sort of like sit in that moment, kind of like gather myself. So if you don't have a meditation practice, that's okay. Some other things that can be really useful are connecting with the arts, whether that's music, poetry, written word, spoken word, journaling, dance, doing something that really brings you joy. And I think for everyone, it's different. Some of us have the same coping skills, but sometimes, like in the middle of class, you can't just get up and dance, right? Like that was very interesting on a Zoom meeting. And so, thinking about like how can you find things within your home or even outside of your home that bring you a sense of peace.
During this video, I wanted to elaborate my feelings on the coronavirus and being in quarantine. And just how important it is to me about following the CDC guidelines and wearing your mask and the Black protest during this global pandemic. I think it's very important, and we cannot forget mental stress due to quarantine and being in the confines of your home 24/7. I think these topics are very important. I hope you do too. Overall, I also feel as though we are doing a fantastic job with staying strong during these trying times. And everywhere you look, there is always some slight awareness due to mental health or any kind of other resources there is to kind of keep us together and moving strong. So we are doing an awesome job. And I hope this video was insightful and enlightening, and I hope you got to learn something. Thank you for tuning in.